Hello everybody, Kemo Sabi here, coming at you with another video. This is off of Kiafriqa webpage. Declassified emails reveal NATO killed Gaddafi to stop Libyan creation of gold-backed currency. Gaddafi's last words as he begged for mercy, "What did I do to you?" Declassified emails reveal Gaddafi was brutally murdered because France wanted to maintain their financial stranglehold on African nations. One of over 3,000 new Hillary Clinton emails released by the State Department on 2016 New Year's Eve contain damning evidence of Western nations using NATO as a tool to topple Libyan leader Muammar al-Gaddafi. The NATO overthrow was not for the protection of the people, but instead was to thwart Gaddafi's attempt to create a gold-backed African currency to compete with a Western central banking monopoly. The April 2011 email sent to the Secretary of State Hillary by unofficial advisor and longtime Clinton confidant Sidney Blumenthal, with the subject line "France's client and Gaddafi's gold," reveals predatory Western intentions. The emails indicate the French-led NATO military initiative in Libya was also driven by a desire to gain access to a greater share of Libyan oil production, and to undermine the long-term plan by Gaddafi to supplement France as a dominant power in the Francophone Africa region. The Foreign Policy Journal reports the email identifies France President Nicolas Sarkozy as leading the attack on Libya with 5 specific purposes in mind: to obtain Libyan oil, ensure French influence in the region, increase Sarkozy's reputation domestically, assert French military power, and to prevent Gaddafi's influence in what is considered Francophone Africa. Most astounding is the lengthy section delineating the huge threat that Gaddafi's gold and silver reserves, estimated at 143 tons of gold and a similar amount in silver, pose to the France CFA, circulating as a prime African currency. The email makes clear that intelligence sources indicate the impetus behind the French attack on Libya was calculated more to consolidate greater power, using NATO as a tool for imperialist conquest, not a humanitarian intervention, as the public was falsely led to believe. According to the email, this gold was accumulated prior to the current rebellion and was intended to be used and established as a pan-African currency based on the Libyan golden dinar. This plan was designed to provide the Francophone African countries with an alternative to the France CFA. Source: comment. According to the knowledgeable individuals, this quantity of gold and silver is valued at more than $7 billion. French intelligence officers discovered this plan shortly after the current rebellion began, and this was one of the factors that influenced President Nicolas Sarkozy's decision to commit France to the attack on Libya. The emails provided a peek behind the curtain to reveal how foreign policy is often carried out in practice. While reported in the media that the Western-backed Libyan military intervention is necessary to save human lives, the real driving factor behind the intervention was shown to be the fact that Gaddafi planned to create a high degree of economic independence with a new pan-African currency, which would lessen French influence and power in the region. The evidence indicates that when French intelligence became aware of the Libyan initiative to create a currency to compete with the Western central banking system, the decision to subvert the plan through military means began, ultimately including the NATO alliance. Also, Sources: The Free Thought Project, The Guardian, and Nypost. Hopefully you enjoy the write-up, everybody. But awesome if you leave me some comments. Great if you hit that bell. Wicked if you subscribe. Kemo Sabi out. We'll see you in the next one, everybody. Thanks. Bye.